Hi, and welcome back to the Teacherpreneur Association podcast and YouTube channel. I really am excited about today's episode because I'm going to share with you the 6 biggest tips to enroll your very first student into your online course. And I get it. When you think about creating your course, you are thinking about making those sales. You are thinking about that online income stream and what you can do with it. You're thinking that this is the best thing that I'm going to be able to do for my online teacher presence, my career. When you come to launch your course, it's like you're climbing up the mountain. The creating of the course is like, okay, I'm recording the modules, I'm recording my lessons, I'm adding in my worksheets, and then you get to the summit of the mountain and you've created your course and you're feeling good and you're thinking, this is it. I can enjoy the view. I wish. I really, really want to tell you that it's that easy and you get to the point, you launch it and that's it. What happens when you create a course without ever putting any effort into marketing and sales? What happens when you get to the top of the mountain is you're not really able to see the view yet. It's cloudy, it's rainy. You can't actually appreciate what this course is going to help you do for your income and help your future students do. There is another mountain, and that mountain is the mountain of marketing and the mountain of making that first sale and making that 5th sale and 10th sale and making a sale whilst you're sleeping. But you have to keep climbing the mountain. You have to get to that next level. What happens is most people give up when they've climbed that first mountain because creating a course in itself is a big deal. But that's not all. We have to get up that second mountain. And imagine if you decide to not give up, you decide, I'm not going back down this mountain because you've not come so far to come so far. You want to get up the next mountain. So these 6 tips today are going to help you do exactly that. The first tip is ask yourself, does your course actually help someone? And I want you to be honest with yourself. Does it help someone? Does it help someone achieve a goal? Does it help someone attain a higher grade? Does it help someone be more confident? Whatever it is, if your course helps someone, then I would keep climbing the mountain. And if it doesn't, I would just go back a few steps and really focus on creating a course that's going to educate someone. Does it solve a problem? Does it genuinely help someone? If you are in a position where you have your target audience, your potential students, and you're looking at their pain points and the problems that they're having, you're going to really easily be able to create a course that helps them. And this is going to help you make more sales, make more income, and help more people, essentially. So that is the first tip. Make sure that your course is genuinely helping someone. My second tip is to ask yourself, who is it for? Who did you create this course for? Is it for everyone? Because if it is for everyone, again, I would go back a few steps and cater your course for a specific target market to meet the needs of a specific target audience. Your course isn't about reaching everyone. It's about reaching the right ones. Let me say that again. It's not about reaching everyone. It's about reaching the right ones. We can create a course that genuinely helps someone when we cater it for a specific demographic or a certain group of people with specific interests or a certain group of people with specific learning preferences. Like, it isn't just about, is my course for GCSE age students or SAT age students? It's about like different demographics and different types of people, and you can do exactly that. And when you do that and have a more targeted approach, then you are definitely on your way to climbing that second mountain and making your first sale. Tip number 3 is to focus your social media content when you come to launch your course on results focused social media content. What I mean by this is you're probably already creating a lot of educational content. You're teaching people because it's what we're natural at. But what we want to now do is focus on the benefits of your course and how it can help someone, and success stories and testimonials. Within the Teacher Creator School, what we do is we pre-sell our course, so we're able to gain testimonials from students and then use those testimonials to sell the course, to make that first sale. And that's a whole strategy in itself, but making sure that your social media content isn't just focused on education, which I know you're great at, but it's also focusing on the results that people can achieve when they enroll in your course, especially at the beginning. Social proof is such a powerful motivator for enrollment. Think about if you were going to go buy a new pair of trainers. If someone else around you has told you, like, my trainers, love them, so comfy, I can walk a mile in them, I can walk whatever, I can go and run in these trainers, you're naturally influenced because what people say is very, very powerful. So focus your content on results as well as sharing that social proof. Tip number 4, probably my biggest tip, is stick with it. Patience brings success. It doesn't happen overnight, and a lot of what we do now is so instant, like the instant hit of dopamine when we open our phone, the instant ordering food and it's at our door within 20 minutes. Like, everything is so instant. So that means when we have these longer term goals for ourselves, they seem so difficult and so out of reach because we are just in an environment where we can have things immediately. And creating a course and launching it and having it be a sustainable income stream isn't going to happen overnight. But it doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done. It doesn't mean that your goals aren't important, because they are. Keep doing what you're doing consistently. That's what keeps things moving. When you keep doing it, and when that thought comes up, it's not worth it. I don't want to do this. Block it and think about your future self and what they would want you to do. Every small win, even if it seems tiny, is like a little step forward. It could be one comment on your social media post. It could be a follow, a question. Don't get caught up in the big numbers that we see now on social media, because all it really takes for your first course sale is one connection, one real connection, one happy customer, one breakthrough. And once you get that confidence from that first sale, that will lead you to your next, and so on and so forth. In a world that is so obsessed with numbers, remember to focus on your long-term plan. Okay? Doesn't matter if you have 10 followers, 1 million followers, 1 comment, 10 comments. Focus on your long-term plan. Stay true to what you want and what you know is possible. It's those little things, and understand that you can change things if needed, right? If you don't sell this course this month, it doesn't matter. We can change something. We can change the words you use in your social media. We can change how things look. We can change how you sell. We can even create another course and change what you're sharing. If something doesn't work in the online world, in the online business world, it's not the end. It's just a chance to try something different. I've told this story a million times. The first course that I sold, I didn't sell any, zero, zilch, nothing. $0, £0. But that doesn't mean I use that as, okay, this didn't work, but you know what? I'm going to figure out, and that's going to be part of my story. And I tell that story often because I want people to know that it doesn't matter if your first thing that you launch online sucks, because that first thing will lead you to the best thing. And that first thing that doesn't sell will lead you to a place where you are actually creating something that's valuable. And keep going. Don't let those little things stop you, because patience brings success. Okay, let's move on to tip number 5. And actually, this shouldn't have been tip number 5 because the name of it is the marketing rule of 7. And I have also shared this before. This is one thing I learned in business school. The marketing rule of 7 is a very simple concept, and it's basically, it's a message that is, your potential customer, so your potential person who you want to enroll in your course, needs to hear or see something about your course at least 7 times before they take any action, such as making a purchase. So it highlights the importance of repetition and consistency in marketing. If you're from England and you get emails from Pretty Little Thing every single day, like, it's consistent. It is so consistent, and it's because of marketing, because repetition is needed. We are inundated with content every single day, and it's what stands out that matters. And your course can stand out. The value behind your course can stand out. The goal of your course can stand out. The idea, it's all about repeated exposure and building familiarity. I can't say that word. Familiarity. I don't know. It's about building trust. Great word. And the more people see you and your brand and your colors and your message, the more it sinks in with them. 7 times to you might feel like a lot, but the amount of, think about the adverts that you see, the promotions that you see, we're constantly seeing very similar things, and that is exactly because of this. Consistent and repeated communication helps your customers, helps your students make a decision, and make a decision quicker. One of my first coaches told me this. They said, if you're not bored talking about what you're selling, you're just not talking about it enough. And it really just stuck with me, because sometimes I think, how can I help teachers understand that they can make an online income stream? And I feel like I'm talking about it all the time. That's because I am. But it's one of those things that the more you talk about it, the more your student understands, the more they want to enroll in your course. So if you're not bored talking about your course, you're simply not talking about it enough. Consistency, again, is key. So a great message, and I love thinking about it in this way. And this marketing rule of 7 also is a reason like why it's important to build a course and an online business and an online presence that's aligned with your true passions and interests, because you're going to be talking about it a lot. When your course is connected to something you genuinely love or an experience that you've had, this enthusiasm that you have about your product, your course, and it could be anything that you're selling, honestly. It's not just a course, it could be an ebook or a webinar or a workshop. When you're in conversations with potential students, your passion about this, your enthusiasm behind this is contagious, and it's easier for potential students to connect with you and your message and want to buy and enroll and purchase when they can see that you're genuinely excited about what you're offering. And it becomes marketing, which you're going to be consistently doing, it becomes less of a task when you care about what you're talking about. And wouldn't that be wonderful if we could constantly just be talking about what we love? And that is this blend of creating a product that you're passionate about and that helps someone, along with selling it to the right people. Tip number 6, and this one, took me a long time to sink in, but it's to be honest with yourself. And I know we can think, Jess, I posted a social media post today. Are your efforts intentional, or are you just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best? Because trust me, I've been in that position where I post one thing a day and I'm like, please make a sale today. Be honest with yourself. Are you sharing social media content and marketing materials that are genuinely intentional and have a purpose? Or are you just screenshotting your product and sharing it on your story? Are you just screenshotting the benefits of your product from your sales page and posting it as a post on Instagram? Evaluate your marketing strategies and really look at the efforts that you're putting in. And when you do this and you ensure that your content is results driven, value driven, you're addressing your audience's needs, and it's not just like educational content, this is building up trust and it attracts a genuine interest. Imagine selling 10 courses a month at, let's say, £250 each. What would that be worth to you? How would that support your goals? What a great additional income stream for yourself as an educator. Selling your first course is such a possibility for you, and it's not just that you're selling a course. It's that you're helping someone get to where they want to be. You're helping them go from where they are right now, point A, to the result that they want. And that result is dependent on your course or your ebook or whatever that may be. Recognize that you are providing value for not only your future students, but also for yourself and this business that you're building. I hope you enjoyed these 6 tips today, and I am going to invite you to a Love Your Sales Challenge, which is happening in February. I'm super excited about this. This is going to be a 3-day challenge, and the idea is that we boost your teacherpreneur business. Whether you're aiming for that first sale or your 10th sale, this 3-day challenge, we break down the actual selling process. You're going to walk away with an abundance of content ideas to be able to sell your course naturally. We're not only going to that, you're going to embody becoming a wealthy educator, and it's to teach, motivate, and inspire you to make all the sales that you deserve and build the business that you're passionate about. And it all starts with that first sale. My mission is to get your course, your product, your service into the hands of as many people as possible. Why? Because I know that you're a teacher and you're an educator, and that your course genuinely is going to change someone's life. And that in itself is incredible. I'm going to leave the link down below to register for this challenge. It officially opens on Monday and we're on Friday right now, so it might just be a waitlist at the bottom. But if you're watching it after that, you can enroll. It's going to be available throughout February 2024. So all throughout the month, you're going to be able to enroll. We have the pre-work, which starts on Wednesday the 14th. So think of this as like your prep for the actual challenge. So on Valentine's Day, you'll get the pre-work. And then the challenge itself runs the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. There is going to be a different class each day. If you sign up now, there is an early enrollment discount, which is incredible. If you sign up on Monday, there is an incredible early bird discount. I'm so excited to get your course into more people's hands and for you to see the value of what you've got, because you only really understand you only really understand how beneficial your course is or your program is when you see your student get a result, when your student has been through the work, when your student has participated in the course, when your students have got the result that they want. That's when you understand, like, wow, like this is incredible. And I want you to climb that second mountain and to help as many people as possible. I would love to see you in the Love Your Sales Challenge. I will leave all of that information below, and I will see you in Monday's episode. Bye.